Hello boys of class 7. Welcome you to the online class of agriculture. I'm your Vichitra sir. After last class, we have finished chapter 2 on revision. Today, I'll start chapter 4 for revision, and today we will do lesson 1 and 2. In chapter 4, our topic is agriculture and climate. So let's start today's session. First of all, let us know about agricultural season. We know there are 6 seasons in our country, but for agriculture it is different. There is no time range between seedling to reaping crops. That means when the seed is showing and when the seed, that means the crops, is ripened and harvesting. Till then it is known as agricultural season. The crop period is taken from seed sowing to maturity of the crops. That means after seed sowing, when the crop is been cut or taken to home, till then the physical growth, production of flowers and fruits is considered as cropping period or season for the particular crop. So that is known actually about agricultural season. Now let us know agricultural seasons of our country. In Bangladesh, different types of crops grows in different region depending on that place climate and also depend on agricultural season. In a calendar year, we have 2 agricultural season, and they are number 1, Kharif season. It actually depends on time. So the spell, the time duration from Chaitra to Bhadro, the Bengali month Chaitra to Bhadro, is basically known as Kharif season. Kharif season is divided into 2 parts. Number 1, that is Kharif 1, and number 2, that is Kharif 2. Kharif 1 is actually time period from Chaitra to Jyeshta, and this time it is temperature very high and there are some possibilities of storm and hailstorm. And Kharif 2, the time from Ashar to Bhadro is known about Kharif 2, and this time it is very heavy rainfall and the air contains very much humidity. Temperature tends to be moderate. So this the characteristics of Kharif 1 and Kharif 2, and the times range of Kharif 1 and Kharif 2 you have already learned. So combination of Kharif 1 and Kharif 2, it's about total Kharif season, that is from Chaitra to Bhadra. Now there is another season, that is Rabi season, and the remaining month, that is after Bhadra, it comes Ashwin. From Ashwin to Falgun, that means before Chaitra and after Bhadra, this time duration is known about Rabi season. And basically this is winter season, or this time the temperature is less, so this is known about winter season also. During this season, temperature, air containing humidity and rainfall is less in amount. So there's the agricultural season of our country. Now let us know about our one agricultural season crop and that season's characteristics. That is Rabi season. Crops that spend entire or most of Rabi season for its physical growth, flower flow, blossom and fructification is known as Rabi crops. That means if any crop spend the full time, that means after sowing seed to reaping crops, it takes the time spell in between Bhadrad, Ashin to Falgun, that is that time is Rabi season's time, and if that crops showing between this time and reaping on that time schedule, that is known as Rabi crops. As we have already known, this season is known as winter season, so the crops also known as winter crops. We know in our country during winter very much number of crops are available, such as carrot, radish, bean, broccoli, etc. Now let us know the aspect of Rabi season. Aspects are very important for crops cultivation. That's why let us know about these aspects. First of all, temperature is less in this season. For this reason, it is called winter season. Number two, rainfall is insufficient. So sometimes crops need irrigation because they don't get sufficient water as they require. Humidity is also less in this season. Storm possibility less because as it is not that much humidity, that much temperature, so rainfall is not occurring that much, so storm is less. As storm is less, so hailstorm is also less, so the fear of hailstorm is less in this season. We know when there is so much rainfall, excessive water, then flood occurs. So in this season, rainfall is less, storm is less, so there is no possibilities of flood. Disease and pest attack is also less in this season. As we know, rainfall is insufficient, so for demand of water, sometimes the crops need irrigation. And last but not least, night time is more or equal to daytime. That is the reason that it is that the night time is much longer or equal to daytime, so the sun can't give too much light like Kharif season. That is why temperature is less in this season. Boys, today we'll learn about Rabi crops and Rabi seasons aspect. I hope this will help you. In the next class, we'll learn about Kharif season and characteristics, and also the crops about Kharif season and many more things. Till then, you revise these topics from chapter book, and if you have any problem or any question, let me know in the comment section. So study properly at home is bye for me today.